They still include some Little Women, but it's past and present. Future, yes, well, then and now. But the comparison and the contrast is very sharp. So please sit back, relax, enjoy our presentation, complete with your favorite moments, Academy Award-winning moments from your favorite movies, your favorite leading ladies, Audrey Hepburn, Betty Davis, Julie Andrews, Judy Garland, complete with some more modern TV commercials. In fact, we begin with a word from our sponsors.
Blonde doesn't get any blonder than this. Look hot, be cool. With sheer blonde hair care, you can outshine, upstage, and outdo. So lighten up and get down. Everybody knows that golden rules. Sheer blonde.
Say so long to short lashes. Introducing the Future's Lash Extending Mascara. Now grow longer looking lashes quickly and easily with the exclusive precision brush and unique lash extending formula of Future's. You can sweep on glamorous length and volume to each and every lash without flaking, clumping, or smudging. Future's Lash Extending Mascara by Estee Lauder.
My jeans have to move with me. They have to be washable, wearable, and make me look wonderful. That's why I chose Gap. Great price, great fit, and they always make sure that I stand out in the crowd. Take my advice. No other jeans will fit your needs like Gap jeans. Gap jeans, what you want.
Guess who's not wearing Outlast? Her lip color that stays on, stays beautiful for 10 hours. Outlast is unsurpassed. The two-step system means color stays on your lips and off your glass. Even after pizza. Imitators, you've been outlasted. Outlast all-day lip color from easy, breezy, beautiful CoverGirl. We live in a stressful world. Some estimates say up to 80% of all doctor visits are stress-related. Here at Escape Day Spa, we believe that taking care of your mind and body isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. Unwind, feel pressures disappear through massage therapy, a relaxing facial, or a rejuvenating skin peel. Our skilled therapists will cater to your specific needs. Take care of yourself and escape.
I've heard them rehearsing every single one of our
Suppose all you ever had for breakfast was onion rolls. Then suddenly one day in walks a bagel. You'd say, ugh, what's that? Until you tried it. That's my problem. I'm a bagel on a plate full of onion rolls. Nobody recognizes me. Listen, I got 36 expressions. Sweet as pie to tough as leather. And that's 6 expressions more than all of them Barrymores put together. Well, instead of just kicking me, why don't they give me a lift? Well, it must be a plot. Because they're scared that I got such a gift. Well, I'm miffed. Because I'm the greatest star. I am by far. It's just that nobody knows it. Wait, you're going to hear a voice. A silver flute. They'll share each toot and say, that kid is terrific when I expose it. Now can't you see to look at me that I'm a natural Camille? Oh, and this Camille, I just feel I've so much to offer. Hey, listen, kid. I know I'd be divine because I am a natural golfer. Some ain't got it. Not a lump, but me, I'm a great big lump of talent. Laugh. Oh, they'll bend in half. Did I ever tell you the story about the traveling salesman? Oh, 1,000 jokes. Stick around for the jokes. 1,000 faces. I reiterate, when you're gifted, then you're gifted. These are facts. I got no axe to grind. Hey, what? Are you blind? In all the world so far, I'm the greatest star. No autographs, please. What? You think beautiful girls are going to stay in style forever? saying that. Any minute now, they're gonna be done, cooked, finished. Then it'll be my turn.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place. There's no place like home. No place. Oh, Auntie Em, it's you. But it wasn't a dream. It was a place. And you, and you, and you were there. But you couldn't have been, could you? No, Aunt Em, this was a real, truly live place. And I remember that some of it wasn't very nice. But most of it was beautiful. But just the same, all I kept saying to everybody was that I want to go home. And they sent me home. Oh, doesn't anybody believe me? But anyway, Toto, we're home. Home. And this is my room, and you're all here, and I'm never going to leave ever again, because I love you. And, oh, Auntie Em, there's no place like home.
Oh, poor Joe. You mustn't be afraid. Doesn't that sound funny? Me saying that to you when you've always said it to me? You've always reminded me of a seagull, Joe. Strong and wild and fond of the wind and storm, dreaming of flying far out to sea. And Mother always said that I was like a little cricket, chirping contentedly on the hearth, never able to bear the thought of leaving home. But now, it's different. I can't express it very well. I shouldn't try to. Anyone but you, because I can't speak out to anyone but my Joe. But I'm not afraid anymore. I'm learning that I don't lose you, that you'll be more to me than ever, and nothing can part us, though it seems to. Oh, Joe, I think I'll be homesick for you, even in heaven.
Funny business, a woman's career. The things you drop on your way up the ladder so you can move faster. You forget that you'll need them again when you get back to being a woman. That's one career all females have in common, whether we like it or not. Being a woman. Sooner or later, we've got to work at it, no matter how many other careers we've had or wanted. And in the last analysis, nothing is any good unless you can look up just before dinner or turn around and there he is. Without that, you're not a woman. You're something with a French provincial office or a book full of clippings, but you are not a woman. Slow curtain, the end. Aha! Now I know how to deal with you. What a fool I was not to think of it before. You can't take away the knowledge you gave me. You said I had a finer ear than you, and I can be civil and kind to people, which is more than you can. Aha! That's done you, Henry Higgins, it has. Now I don't care that with your bullying and your big talk. I'll advertise in the papers that your duchess is only a flower girl that you taught, and that she'll teach anybody to be a duchess just the same in 6 months for 1,000 guineas. Oh, when I think of myself crawling under your feet and being trampled on and called names when I only had to lift up my finger to be as good as you. I could just kick myself. I know I'm only a common ignorant flower girl and you a book-learned gentleman, but I'm not dirt under your feet. What I did was not for the dresses of the taxis. I did it because I came to care for you, not forgetting the differences between us.
Talk about hold. Talk about softness.
The new Vidal Sassoon hairspray delivers stronger, more touchable hold to any hairstyle. In regular, extra hold, and honestly extra hold. If you don't look good, we don't look good. Vidal Sassoon. For hair that shines.
The best Tootsies this summer will be twined and wrapped, enveloped in sashes, laces, and ties of whimsically wonderful shoes. Add the perfect finish with Essie's new summer shades, and you'll be colorful from tip to toe. Available at all fine salons.
Your cell phone is vibrating again. There are 40 unanswered emails in your inbox, and your boss has marked 3 as urgent. Stress has been a dominant feature in our way too busy lives for decades. But with the increase of noise, lights, and sounds in our 24/7 world, life can be overwhelming. But now there's a way out, thanks to Origin's new peace of mind, botanicals.
You can look all around the world. You can search department stores and boutiques. You can try to see the top experts if you have lots of time and money. Or you can fill all your beauty needs online. Beauty.com, the world of beauty, online. It's hard not to gravitate toward a brilliant white smile. That's why Crest White Strips are so great. They get your teeth noticeably whiter in just 14 days. That's a guarantee. They're simple little strips with a gel coating that contains the same enamel-safe whitening ingredient dentists use. 30 minutes, twice a day is all it takes to get at stains below the enamel surface. Crest White Strips.
Edward made his promise a long time ago, long before he met me. Though he may harbor some regrets, I believe he will be happy in the knowledge that he did his duty and kept his word. After all, that is bewitching in the idea of one's happiness depending entirely on one person. It is not always possible. We must accept. Edward will marry Lucy, and you and I will go home. What do you know of my heart? What do you know of anything but your own suffering? For weeks, Marianne, I've had this pressing on me without being at liberty to speak of it to a single creature. It was forced upon me by the very person whose prior claims ruined all my hopes. I have had to endure her exaltation again and again, whilst knowing myself to be divided from Edward forever. Believe me, Marianne, had I not been bound to silence, I could have produced proof enough of a broken heart even for you.
The air birds are getting worse. They come over day and night. The noise is terrifying. Pim says it should be music to our ears. More planes, the sooner will come the end of the war. Mrs. Van Dam pretends to be a fatalist. What will be, will be. But when the planes come over, who is the most frightened? No one else but Petronella. Monday the 9th of November, 1942. Wonderful news! Allies have landed in Africa. Pim says we can look for an early finish of the war. Just for fun, he asked each of us what was the first thing we wanted to do when we got out of here. Mrs. Van Dam longs to be at home with her own things. Her Nita Point chairs, the Becca Stein piano her father gave her. The best money could buy. Peter would like to go to a movie. Mr. Dusser wants to get back to his dentist drill. He's afraid he's losing his touch. For myself, there are so many things. To ride a bike again, to laugh till my belly aches, to have clothes from the skin out, to have a hot tub filled to overflowing and wallow in it for hours, to be in school with my friends.
Romantic? Rubbish. I never thought I'd hear of something so horrid. I wish men told me of all the sickly, sentimental. Oh, why do things always have to change? Just when they're perfect. Meg always used to tell me everything, and now she keeps everything to herself and thinks brown eyes are beautiful. John is a lovely name. He better keep away from me or I'll tell him what I think of him, trying to break up other people's happiness and spoil all their fun.
It's true.
Meg, why can't we stay as we are? Do you have to go off and fall in love and spoil our peace and fun and happy times together? You're not like your old self a bit, and you're getting so far away from me. Oh, Meg, don't go and marry that man.
Well, Tommy has proposed to me again. Tommy really does nothing but propose to me. He proposed to me last night in the music room when I was quite unprotected, as there was an elaborate trio going on. I didn't dare make the smallest hint at a yes. I need hardly tell you. If I had, it would have stopped the music at once. Musical people are so absurdly unreasonable. They always want one to be perfectly dumb at the very moment when one is longing to be absolutely deaf. Then he proposed to me in broad daylight this morning in front of that dreadful statue of Achilles. Really? The things that go on in front of that work of art are quite appalling. The police should interfere. At luncheon, I saw by the glare in his eye he was going to propose again. And I just managed to check him in time by assuring him that I was bimetallist. Fortunately, I didn't know what bimetallism means, and I don't believe anybody else does either. But the observation crushed Tommy for 10 minutes. He looked quite shocked. And then, Tommy is so annoying in the way he proposes. If he proposed at the top of his voice, I shouldn't mind so much. That might produce some effect on the public. But he does so in that horrid confidential way. When Tommy wants to sound romantic, he speaks to one just like a doctor. I am very fond of Tommy, but his methods of proposing are quite out of date. I wish, Gertrude, you would speak to him and tell him that once a week is quite enough to propose to anyone, and that it should always be done in a manner that attracts some attention.
Oh, Reverend Mother, I am so sorry. I just couldn't help myself. See, the gates were open, and the hills were beckoning, and please let me ask for forgiveness. The sky was just so blue, and everything was so green and fragrant. I just had to be a part of it. The Untersberg just seemed to lift me high like it could just burst through the clouds. Oh, I can never be lost up there. That's my mountain. I was brought up on it. It's the mountain that led me to you. You see, when I was a child, I used to come down and climb a tree and look into your garden. I'd see the sisters work and sing. Which brings me to another transgression, Reverend Mother. I was singing out there today. I can't seem to stop wherever I am. And what's even worse, I keep on saying the most dreadful things. Anything and everything I think and feel. Oh, it's terrible, Reverend Mother. You know how Sister Burton makes me kiss the floor after every disagreement? Well, lately I've just gone to where I kiss the floor when I see her coming, just to save time. I pray and I try, and I really am learning, Mother. Leave? But no, Mother. This is my home. This is where I belong. It's my family. My life is here. I know what you expect, Mother, and I can do it. I promise I can. Yes, Mother. If it is God's will, I shall do it. 7 children?
I love how they ended that. for me.
A woman who honors God
Deserves to be praised.
Show her respect and praise her in public for what she has done.